Also, how can I forget the midsole? Look at the midsole, the way it starts off so light and then the grain suede is a little bit rough. It's not the most premium. Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of QuickSchopes. Today we have the Air Force One grain. This pair is in grain, deep royal blue. Let me take this opportunity to ask you to like, leave your thoughts, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Yeah, purchase links for these in the description. Stay tuned for the on foot. So yeah, let's start from the soles up. So we have a light gum outsole. We have a gradient gum midsole, dark gum midsole stitch, light gum Nike Air and strip. And then we come to this upper. So this upper is composed of a grain colored suede. And if we start from around the toe, you'll see that this grain colored suede graces around the toe and on the toe box. An interesting material. It's a little bit better than, you know, the really sandpapery suede. A little bit more character to it, a little bit hairier as well. And both the color and the stitching is really nice on this one. Going up the shoe, you'll see that we have this grain suede on the eye stay as well. And at the base, we have a grain Dubray. This is in a pair of grain laces to the thickness that I like. These laces conceal a grain suede tongue, and at the top of this tongue you'll see that we have stitching outlining where the tongue tab should be with a tonal Nike. Very, very interesting. Another thing to note at the top of this tongue is that the hem is also in suede. A really, really nice touch. If we take a look at the mid portion of the shoe, you'll see that the mid panel again is in that grain suede, as is the swoosh. A really nice swoosh right here. Similar materials to the rest of the shoe and color, but I really like the stitching around it. If we take a look at the foxing is the same as the rest of the upper. And then we come to the heel of the shoe, where you'll see this bold royal blue for the heel tab, featuring the Nike in white, in the same font as the tongue tab. If we take a look inside the shoe, you'll see that the sock liner is in that grain and the insole is that royal blue, featuring white for the Nike. Let me know what you think of this pair. For me, I really like these. I like these a lot. This grain upper is wonderful. I love the color of it and the texture as well. Although not the most premium suede, it's the look that it gives because of the texture. It really makes it stand out. That roughness to it, and the stitching, oh my goodness, it's like they use larger loops, or maybe it's a thicker stitch or something like that. You can just tell that it's different. Also, how can I forget the midsole? Look at the midsole, the way it starts off so light and then it darkens as you go higher up the shoe. Again, another lovely touch which you can only truly appreciate in person. It's not like the wheat mockers, which was a little bit harsh on the eye to say the least with that vivid yellow. This is a more palatable gradient right here. I really want to differentiate between the grain color and flax. So compare these two right here, the Air Force One Supreme Flax, wheat or whatever you want to call it, and this grain pair right here. As you can see, the grain is much lighter, whereas the flax is much more richer in color. When it comes to the laces, you do get these grain tonal laces in this one, perfect in my opinion. You also get this white and blue pair. The blue sort of matching. It's a little bit lighter, to be fair, than the heel tab, but it's a nice contrast to this upper. For me, I prefer this lace right here. I wouldn't swap them out, but let me know what you think. Or would you swap them out to another lace? Remember, these are the only two laces that you get with this one. So if you want to do a lace swap, you'll have to do so from your lace box. Let's check out this pair on feet. And with all that being said, I give this pair an 8 out of 10. A really nice one which, you know, really struck me off guard. The upper, the midsole combination, the stitching as well, that blue detailing for the heel. Very, very good pair in my opinion, a sleeper. Let me know what you think. How do they compare to some of the other releases this year? Check out this one right here and purchase links for these in the description below. I've been Schopes. Thank you everybody for subscribing, sharing your thoughts. It's always appreciated. Signing out. See ya!